United Chemical Engineers. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. This time we will talk about gate valves. A gate valve is a type of valve that uses a gate or wedge type disc, and this disc moves perpendicular or 90 degree to the fluid flow, to start or stop the fluid flow in piping. This valve is, as we know, most common type of valves used in process industry or process plants. It is a linear motion valve. Remember, it is a linear motion valve which is used to start or stop fluid flow. These valves are either fully open or fully closed. You cannot partially close or partially open this type of valve or gate valve. When we talk about a fully open gate valve, then the disc of the gate is completely removed from the flow. Therefore, no resistance is offered to the flow. And due to this reason, very little pressure drop is occurred when flow or fluid passes through a gate valve. Gate valves should not be used for throttling or regulation purposes. Why? Because there is no possibility to accurately control the fluid flow when we partially close or partially open the gate valve. When a gate valve is partially open or closed, due to high velocity of the fluid flow, this will cause the disc to cause the erosion in the disc, and the sealing surface also gets eroded. And when we open or close the gate valve fully or partially, then there is possibility of high noise and vibration in the valve. The parts of a gate valve. Here I have talked about 19 different parts of a gate valve. That a gate valve consists of 19 different types of things. It's starting from bottom. There is the body of the gate valve. Then, secondly, we have going from bottom to top. There is a bonnet, and then we have solid wedge on number 3, and going in the series we have body seats, stem, back seat, gland follower, gland flange, stem nut, yoke nut, hand wheel nut, stud bolts, nuts, stud bolts, nuts, bonnet, gasket, lubricator, and finally we have the valve packing. So it's the inside of a gate valve. Now we can classify gate valves in 3 different types. Number 1, according to the type of disc. There are 3 subtypes according to disc type: solid taper wedge or flexible wedge, secondly, and thirdly, split wedge or parallel disc valve. Second type of gate valves are body bonnet joint type of valves, and there are 4 subtypes of this type: screwed bonnet, bolted bonnet, welded bonnet, pressure seal bonnet. And thirdly, we have stem movement types of gate valves, and there are 2 subtypes of it: rising stem or Y type, outside steam and screw type, and secondly we have non-rising steam type gate valves. Gate valves have a very vast application in any industry. These are used for all fluid services including air, fuel, gas, feed water, steam, lube oil, hydrocarbon, etc. And a special type of gate valve is also used, which is called knife gate valve, for slurries and powder products. And gate valves are also used in many industries. If we talk about oil and gas industry, pharmaceutical industry, manufacturing, automobile, marine industry, so everywhere we will find gate valves because these valves are very common at any industry. And non-arising type of steam gate valves are popular in used for ships in underground applications or where vertical space is limited because they take very little space. And these gate valves are used in demanding environments. If we talk about high pressures and high temperature zones, then the gate valves are very suitable to be used in those conditions. And also they are used in power plants, water treatment, mining and offshore applications as well. Gate valves are also used in applications where we have fluids that are very thick, liquids, slurries, and heavy oils, light grease, varnishes, molasses. So everything that every fluid that is whether it is highly thick liquid, highly viscous liquid, we can use gate valves, and the condition is mostly if it is a non-flammable fluid. Now, advantages and disadvantages. For everything that is used in any field, there are disadvantages and there are advantages of it. So pros and cons are always there. If we talk about gate valves, then these are available in large sizes. These can be used for slurries and viscous liquids, can be used as shut-off valve, can be easily maintained and disassembled, and are also inexpensive and inherently fire safe. So they can be used with a metal sheet as well. While coming to the disadvantages of a gate valve, they offer very little limitations for low pressure, and these gate valves are very slow to open and close. Sometimes erosion of the seat and disc, as it was discussed, can occur. Poor throttling characteristics. We cannot use them, mostly we cannot use them for partially closing or opening applications. And difficult, gate valves are difficult to repair, and these cannot be used for sanitary applications. So these are the gate valves advantages and disadvantages. Subscribe this channel, like, comment and share. Stay united, chemical engineers.